you and your daughter is priority, man. We got to get these girls. Man, we got to flow. And, you know, he really got it all out for these CMC dudes, man. Just couldn't remind
Have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about our trials. Hear our faintest cry, answered by and by. Have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about our trials. Hear our faintest cry.
The sad truth about abductions in the district is that more often it is that the child has run away or the young person has run away.
Good afternoon, Good afternoon. Well, good afternoon. This is Monique with WICU News, and I have the tea, and it's piping hot. Today, I'm here with our mayor, Miss Ward. We got some questions because we want to know what's going on in the city, madam. A lot of black and brown children come up missing. Now, the streets are talking. We want to know what the government is going to do about it.
Oh.
Where could I go but to the Lord? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to save me in the end. Tell me, where can I go?
So, you know, in making sure that our residents of the District of Columbia feel safe and secure, I want everyone to know that we have taken action to make sure that the information that we have on the daily, because there's a camera on every corner in the District of Columbia and on the transit, we do not allow people to just behave without consequence in the District of Columbia. Not in particular for black and brown children, black and brown women in the District of Columbia. There is not a particular happening focusing on just those that particular ethnicity.
Where can I go but to the Lord? Where can I go but to the Lord?
Today the Black Lives Matter today, or do they? I want my money, all of it, $3 million.
This year up for ransom for $3 million.
$3 million? That's a lot of money.
I know. You gotta get out of here.
Not a particular happening focusing on just those that particular ethnicity. We are not seeing that in the data.
Okay.
What do you mean? What's going on?
To the residents of the District of Columbia, let me reaffirm to you that this is a safe city. We have the most beautiful parks. We have the best transit.
Don't feel right.
And remember that as you go in to vote.
So you need to recognize that it is not that we are seeing them being abducted.
Seeking a refuge for my soul. Needing a friend to save me in the end. Tell me, where can I go but to the Lord?
Clear so that our residents understand that there is not a particular problem of black and brown women, children being abducted. There is instance of missing persons being reported, and we are seeing that our children of black and brown, they are missing, but we are making efforts to find them. So we're collecting data. We're looking at, credit.
Where can I go but to the Lord?
Jesus said, receive ye the little children, for they are the kingdom of heaven. For today I am the king. Hear me. I got your kids.
Okay, well, people, you heard it from the mayor. She said there's not a problem.
There's not a problem.
But we know that us as people of color, we see things but we don't see things. And a lot of our children are not being registered or saying they're not given the credit, if you will, to say, oh well, this child is missing. They'll say, oh, she's bad. Oh, she's fat. Oh, she out in the streets.
Shut the guns over here. I'm not playing with you.
Okay. All right. It's between me and you, please.
Well, let me interrupt you here.
Okay, come on with it, man.
You know, sometimes when someone is missing, they have run away because they're in a situation that they can't quite manage where they are, or they feel unsafe where they are.
Okay.
And we do take action with our with child services and health and human services to make sure of persons when they are identified as missing.
Got it. Okay, go back. Let everybody know we good. Bring them down.
Sure?
And I want $3 million.
Wyatt says that there's a problem. Chief Wyatt says that in our ward that it's not being reported accurately, and that
Chief Wyatt said what now?
Oh yes.
Chief Wyatt said that children are not having the proper care after them and reporting of missing.
Ma'am.
Chief Wyatt.
The man you pay on your payroll.
We
That's
pay.
why.
Monique, listen. I see you, and I do not allow my administration to go forward in disarray. We have collected the data.
Okay.
We have analyzed the data. And we understand ourselves.
Breaking news! Another black girl gone missing. When children of color go missing, authorities often assume they are runaways rather than victims of abduction. The Attorney General is aware of the reports and is looking into the issue.
Man, these higher-ups got us all over the place. And this mayor, she ain't got no control of what's going on. Girls being kidnapped, you know what I mean?
Oh man, that mayor, man, I don't even fuck with him.
Right.
That shit is crazy. But yeah, I did hear about that girl. Monique was talking about that. Seen it all on the news.
Listen, this is crazy. The amount of girls is getting kidnapped, and then we got this little girl getting kidnapped.
Yeah,
What?
we gotta go find her.
We gotta
do something about this.
Well, I think the article was fair, considering, you know, since 2017, we made a real strong push to involve, you know, social media outlets to let people know how important it is that we keep an eye on those things that are happening for our children in the district. As you remember, there was a large post on Twitter and everybody thought that all these children were being abducted and we weren't doing anything about it. When in fact, it was that our initiative was to bring it to their attention. So in fact,
To the residents of the District of Columbia,
By the end of the
I want to
day,
reaffirm to you that this is a safe city. We live here together well, and I want to be your mayor again. So as you vote, make sure to choose Darlene Ward, your safe city mayor.
someone has stolen them, and we don't want anyone to feel like there's a drive or a focus on young black girls. Communities that are called minorities in the district are having a higher incidence of kidnappings. But it is important to know and recognize and remember that nationally, black people are kind of disproportionately missing.
God's own word. Yet when I faced the chilling hand of death, where could I go but to the Lord? Tell me now, where can I go?
the star family.
Where can I go but
That's
to
the
the
star.
Lord? Tell me,
David Love,
but to
your
the
beautiful wife,
where can I
helping you save lives. Queen of Stars.
have a little talk with
Better be able to save your children's lives.
And we
we are making sure that in the District of Columbia, especially for our youth, that we are making those efforts to find them. There's a special task force engaging the community to make sure and listen and catch those clues. And we're using data analytics, and we're making sure that what the children are involved in, that we're close by.
And guess what? It's bye-bye for your kids. Or in other words, graduation day, niggas.
Hi, Chief. Yes, I want to talk to you about the young lady. I understand that you are following her, or following something of her. Let's be very clear. This young woman, tennis star, she's a baby in the District of Columbia, and someone has taken her? Am I to understand this? This is too much for anyone. I can't imagine this. And you have to guarantee me you're doing everything you can. I refuse to let this day go by and this child is not found. Now you make sure of it. You follow everything. Look at the data. Look at it. I don't care. You find her. And no excuses. This does not happen, and we do not have this problem. So, whatever solution, however you need to do it, you make sure this baby is found today. And I want an update every 35 minutes.
Help! Somebody, please! We're in here! Somebody! Please help us!
Tell them all about our trials. Hear our feelings cry. Answer by and by.
While I was taken, I've been throwing these balls out. Hopefully somebody can track us. So maybe once we get in touch with your dad, he can possibly find us. Do you have a phone on you?
No.
You don't have a phone on you?
No.
Okay, well, we have to figure out a way to get out of here.
Are we clear?
Got the shot.
I'll be waiting.
Finish him and I'll finish you.
And you're gonna have to be with me on a press call in a little while. So get that.
One coming out.
Whatever data you got, because I'm gonna be leaning on you for this. This cannot be something that we let go by. I'm getting ready to watch the news now.
To the residents of the District of Columbia, I want to reaffirm to you that this is a safe city. We live here together well, and I want to be your mayor again. So as you vote, make sure to choose Darlene Ward, your safe city mayor.
Tell them all about our trials. Hear our feelings cry. Answer by and
Pop your ass back with that.
Residents of the District of Columbia can feel safer tonight, as the criminal-minded crew has been apprehended by the Metropolitan Police Department. I want to give strong accolades to the Metropolitan Police Department underneath Chief Wyatt, as they have found Queen Star. She's been found tonight.
black girls missing in DC. A spike in abduction for many black teens. With the mayor plainly in denial, kidnappers in need of arrest and trial. It's time to be vigilant and fight back. We need protection from the injustice attack. We need police to protect and serve. Spotlight to black girls they deserve. This story unveils injustice to face. Black girls disappear without a trace. That's crazy. This reality of systemic racism is rooted in inequity, but nevertheless, frequency and consistency reveals criminal patterns with persistency.
Call your cars, call your cars. Call your cars, call your cars.
There's a young girl, age of 13, photo on Twitter, found obscene. A baddie, rough and tumble, gangsta boo, should be humble. 8th grader, last but not least, last seen walking in Northeast. Medium complexion with brown eyes, 150 pounds and 5'5". Black hair, twisted ponytail, her troubled life, no fairy tale. Last seen with an HU hoodie, poor attendance, known to play hooky. Without a phone, hard to reach her, left the house with camouflage sneakers.
Call your cars, call your cars. Call your cars, call your cars.
Anonymous tip from a babysitter. Missing person, follow us on Twitter. 13-year-old cheerleader, black girl magic. Another black girl, front page tragic. Petite, love to jump double dutch. Wanted home by her mother very much. Family missing, youngest loved one. Being vigilant, waiting on the outcome.
Call your cars, call your cars. Call your cars, call your cars. Call your cars, calling all cars. Call your cars, call your cars. Call your cars, call your cars.
With policies that ravage poor black jurisdictions, with poverty and addiction, cast a shadow on the affliction, the nation's capital, confliction, blind eye to the prediction of coverage, black girls missing. It's a fact, it's not fiction. Black people want a conviction with mayoral power restriction. A black woman in contradiction.
Call your cars, calling all cars. Call your cars, call your cars. Call your cars, call your cars. Call your cars, calling all cars.
Missing black girl, age of 16, dark skin, slim like a stream beam. Tennis practice was her last seen, sporting Anacostia varsity jacket. Tennis star, always top in a bracket. Best in DC in every racket. Best served as she served aces. Backhand shots in many faces. We're calling all cars, calling all cars. See the system with the impulse to criminalize black girls for decades, falsely victimized. Realize capitalism manifests in our lives. Black girls, largely marginalized, have to fight not to be ostracized and further to be generalized, always seeming antagonized, expendable and compromised, rarely recognized, poorly utilized, over-sexualized and advertised, hardly ever recognized for her strength and her natural lives of her family. She's civilized and black movement mobilized.
Breaking news.